I'm Trey Draper, and I'm Memphis Made. Born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, spent the majority of my life here in Memphis. A graduate of none other than Mitchell High School. Also went to middle school here, Colonial Middle School, elementary school. Growing up in Memphis, it holds a different place in my heart just because of the grit and the grind. I wouldn't want to be raised anywhere else. Basketball was put in my hand at an early age. My dad, he's been there since day one. He, was one of my first coaches. He's the reason why I picked up a basketball. And from there, I've been blessed to make a living off the basketball, right? And I try to tell, young student athletes, whether they're from Memphis or not from here, that use the ball. Don't let the ball use you. And that's something that my dad taught me, because he always said that, not everyone's going to go to the NBA. Not everyone's going to be a professional basketball player, but you can make a living, within the game. And that's what I kind of, just aspired to do. Basketball just, changed my life. And, I'm fortunate that it started here in Memphis, Tennessee. I committed to the University of Memphis my senior year. Honestly, I already knew where I wanted to go. So when, colleges were reaching out and wanted me to, do baseball or, do another sport, I was like, if Memphis comes into the picture, I'm going to the University of Memphis. And my senior year, Coach Pashner reached out to me. And, from there is a no-brainer. So I think Mitchell kind of put it on a platform for me. Coach Jerry Johnson, who, I'm forever indebted to, just giving me the opportunity at Mitchell and just instilling that confidence in me. Coaching is very big, and I think, people don't estimate how much a coach can really mean to you. But Coach Johnson, in a crucial part of my life, gave me opportunity. And from there, man, I took it and ran with it. So I think Mitchell High School gave me the platform to kind of, just succeed with it. Being at the University of Memphis was life-changing for me. It was like a kid in a candy store. I get chills talking about the journey, because not a lot of people get that opportunity. A lot of people play ball in the city of Memphis, and each year it's only 12 to 15 guys that wear their jersey. And I was one of the ones, that was selected and chosen to do so. So when you look at, our time frame, being 4-year senior, graduating college in 3 years, we were the third winningest class there. It was a sense of pride that we played with. And, going into my junior, senior year, I was voted a team captain as well. And, that's a sense of just leadership. I would say probably my junior year of college. Coach Dana Stoudemire asked me what I wanted to do, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. And he's now the coach at Georgia Tech. And, he said, Trey, you should look into coaching. And from there, it kind of changed my life and my perspective on the game of basketball, because one, I had no idea that coaches, made a living off coaching basketball. I thought it was just something they did for fun. And from there, I went to the University of Chattanooga, where Coach Will Wade, who's now at McNeese State, hired me as a GA. And then life comes full circle, man. After I leave Chattanooga, Mr. Meeks, who's now the principal at Mitchell, and Andre Turner, who's a Mitchell legend, hired me at Mitchell at 22 years old to be an assistant coach. And we won a state championship our first year. So I think around that time, that period of being age 20 to 22, 23, was like, okay, I can really do this. And then from there, man, I've been all over the world, with the game of basketball, and it always leads me right back into the Memphis International Airport. I've been very blessed to, work with over 50, 60 NBA, WNBA players, to be a part of their journey. Going to IMG Academy in Florida and winning the national championship, and doing things with Nike and, Nike China, and just kind of expanding the brand. The book, The Winning Language. Winning, to me, is not about sports. It's about winning in life. Whether you're you know, a teacher, a doctor, you know, a student, a lawyer, right? The work that you put in when nobody's watching is what's gonna cause you to win. And for me, the subtitle is The Power of Relationships, Loyalty, and Integrity, right? And those are 3 core values that I cherish no matter where I am. What inspired me to do it was just being here, being from Memphis and seeing that the younger generation, they need that guidance, right? And I was forced to do it. Let me not say I wasn't forced to do it, but it was like, hey Trey, you have a lot of knowledge and you need to do this, right? By one of my mentors, and you know, we laughed about it, and Miss Renee Meeks, who's at, Dr. Meeks is the principal at Seattle Elementary, and Dr. Meeks came to me and said, you know, we're doing an interview. She said, Trey, you're going to put this out. Like, we're going to get this book out of here because you have a lot of knowledge at such a young age that can be spreaded. And, you know, I was always doing interviews and podcasts and things like that, but I wanted to put something out there. I couldn't be everywhere at once, but this book can, right? And if I can't be there, you can read this. And it was the #1 seller on Amazon in the world when it first dropped for the first 3.5 weeks. So, you know, I've been very blessed to do that. Home team hoops, man. Growing up at Mitchell, you know, we always say this is home and we'll always be a team. And so home team, and obviously basketball is myself. So, you know, I started a business and a nonprofit with my best friend, Valencia Jennings, called Home Team Hoops. And we're about the community, we're about helping others, we're about showing you that, hey, you can be young, you can be short, you can be African American, and you can make it out. You know, you don't need people to give you anything, right? As long as you have a work ethic, you have a drive, you have a belief in God, you can do anything that you want to do. The city of Memphis has been very instrumental in my life because it gave me a sense of hope. When people doubted me or looked down on me or didn't believe in me, you know, I can just say, hey, I'm from Memphis, right? They don't believe in us as a city anyway. You know, we're a blue collar town. We're not the prettiest town. People don't just take vacation here, you know, so we've always had that chip on our shoulder. So being from here, I have a sense of love, passion, aggression, you know, that I just want to pour out into the community. And I'm thankful, blessed, and honored to be Memphis Made.